One of the things that we, in the 2018 PEA, we viewed Tom and Jason being mined in parallel, because they both had high grade zones, and so it made sense to proceed with both high grade zones. Front loaded as much as you can. One of the opportunities of the upcoming PEA is to throw everything out and say, well, starting from scratch, how might you proceed? We had looked at starter pits at Tom and Jason, and I think those will persist into the new study. But do you do a big pit at Boundary and Tom and Jason that go underground there? Is Boundary just a parallel bolt-on? Do you do Tom and Jason and then do Boundary? Is it some weird sequence of them? Are you sharing mining equipment between the two? We don't know, and I think those are a lot of the trade-offs that we're exploring now, because as long as we have a conceptual resource on Boundary, we can evaluate some of those opportunities in advance of having the full resource. In terms of whether Boundary is entirely open pittable, some of the high grade we're seeing at depths in Boundary West certainly look like they could be underground targets. A lot of what we see at Boundary is big. It's below strip from surface, and maybe wouldn't support underground, but Boundary West is a different beast, and certainly there's lots of targets around that area that could well be underground.